in the drug or whatever, it was reducing tumors and stuff like that. So they're like, okay, well, let's just make this a drug and pretty much give it to people. But what it does is it really burns you from the inside and out. So it doesn't have a way of determining which cells are cancerous and which cells aren't. So it goes in and burns up everything. So my head is just burning to the point no one could touch it. It was really awful. It was an awful experience. Not to forget the nerve pain, the nerve damage, like to the point where it's a pain going from the top of my head to my tailbone. You know, like when you go to the carnival and you hit the thing and the bell goes up and down? Yeah, the pain shooting from my tailbone up to my head to the point where I couldn't move. And then I don't like to take medicine, so they gave me all these medicines that I refused to take. So when I experienced that pain in my back, I was like, well, maybe I should take some of this stuff at least until it's over. And it was at that point where I kind of decided, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. And I felt really deep within me, this isn't made to be in the human body. And I decided to stop. But then I read a book a while ago, and there was something that he said in the book that really made me think. And in the book he says, people make decisions and choices for two reasons. Either one, out of the pure joy of making the decision to change, or trauma. Mm-hmm. And you don't necessarily have to wait until something traumatic happens or when you get a diagnosis to make a decision to change your life. But unfortunately for me, that's what put me on the journey to where I am today. So I started researching and studying, and found a love and a passion for the human body, and learning how the human body works, and it's quite amazing. And once you start learning about the human body, that is when you really understand that there is a God. Because when you dive into the complexities of the human body, nobody could just make that just can't come up out of anywhere, right? So this is something, your human body, it is in fact your temple, and it's beautiful, it's wonderful. I call it it should have been the first wonder of the world, but it is the eighth wonder of the world, and it's beautiful. So I delved on a journey of learning the human body, getting into herbalism, and reading. I read a lot now, so I've learned so much about the human body, and I'm here now. And God is so good, because you have these devastating things happen to you, and you look in the mirror and you're just like, I'm still here, right? I'm still here. What am I supposed to be doing? Doesn't matter how old, how young, you're here, right? And with every cell in your body, there's trillions, by the way, trillions of cells in your body, and there's passion and purpose within your body, and you have to find out what that is. And sometimes what you think you're supposed to be doing, you get a detour, and that's why I'm here. Because I did not in a million years think that this is what I would be doing, but God has a funny way of intervening, and I'm here. And he was telling me, Devon, like,